is coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action. This game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Play wrapped up by Mario Davis. Offense in the hurry up here. Jackson now on 3rd. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Lamar off the play fake. The throw is caught. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll run here with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Back to Henry. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped. Believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Jackson trying to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. 7, Saints nothing. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler setting to throw. Screen here for Kamara. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that.
Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. One quarter away so far. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43 rail. Ready.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Check.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. This one's caught. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, Rattler. This finds its target. That's Hill. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. This is completed downfield to Likely. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy. You know,
a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Rattler has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective that when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Groupie to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds. They give right side to Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Jonas Saker.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Rattler to the air now. Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
From the 47. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new 7 downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They strike for 23 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
3. Hut.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Rookie's extra point is good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14. Mike Groupie to kick off.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. We get a timeout, 8 seconds remaining before halftime. First down, here's Lamar. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Davis Jones on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready? Ready. Let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Down. Set.
They give on second to Kamara. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Yellow.
Throwing is Rattler. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Ready.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Finds a big lane. And finally he's down at the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Ready. Packer 60.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 6. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Only to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
No, we change it.
Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. That's Mario Davis. And the Saints take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Setting up the running back screen. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow.
Camara running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through.
On the double.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn it down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's a give inside to Camara. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. 45. Wide. Set.
They'll run with Camara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Okay, break.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut. Blue. 32. Set.
Another shot for Camara. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Grupe sends it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game. It'll be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time left. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing again is Lamar. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Getting out to his left. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar throwing again. Vacates quickly left side. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and get...
Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Ravens 30.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Running behind center with Kamara. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Ready.
Trying to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, side up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like a
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, front to back, they yelling,
Bring 'em out,
hey,
bring 'em out.
to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. Look you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out,